Good morning students, welcome back. I am Ghular Ahmed. Today we are going to start class 12 physics unit 1st chapter 2nd electric potential. So let's start unit 1st chapter 2nd electric potential. So before starting the video we should know what is potential, what is the meaning of potential. So our first topic is potential. Our first topic is potential. What is potential? So potential, the definition of potential is the work done to bringing a unit positive charge from infinity to a point in an electric field is called the electric potential. Meaning potential in electricity is that sense as liquid in hydrostatics. Like we can explain with an example. I can explain with an example. This is container A and this is container vessel B. This is vessel B. We are filling water, we are filling liquid in both the container in same quantity. If we are filling 5 liter of water in this container and 5 liter of water in this container, but this is narrow, so the level of water is increasing, and this is wide, so level of water is decreasing. If we connect both container with a pipe and we will open a tap, so water flow upward direction to lower direction. The flow of water from high level to low level. This is the sense water flow high level to low level. Water is always flow high level to low level. So water indicate the direction of flow. Liquid indicates the direction of flow. Liquid indicates the direction of flow of water. Similarly, potential indicates the direction of current, the direction of flow of current. If we are taking two wire, this is wire A and this is wire B. This wire have 15 ampere of current and this wire have 10 ampere of current. When we will connect both wire, so current flow high level to low level. This is called potential. So potential indicates the direction of current, as liquid indicates the direction of flow. Similarly, potential indicates the direction of current. So potential is denoted by V. Potential is denoted by V. The definition of potential is potential is equal to work done divided by charge. This is the formula of potential. Definition of potential: to bringing the work done, to bringing the unit positive charge. Potential is the work done to bringing a unit positive charge. Potential is the work done, amount of work done. We can write potential is the amount of work done to bringing a unit positive charge from infinity to a point in an electric field. Potential is the amount of work done to bringing a unit positive charge. It is the amount of work done to bringing a unit positive charge. If charge is 1, then potential is equal to work done. So we can write potential is work done, amount of work done to bringing a unit charge from infinity to a point in an electric field. It is denoted by V, capital V. So potential is equal to work done. Work done is denoted by W and charge is denoted by Q. So V equal to W upon Q. This is the formula of potential. Its SI unit is work done is measured in joule and charge is measured in coulomb. So joule per coulomb is its unit and this is called the volt. So its SI unit is volt. Its SI unit is volt. So potential shows the direction of current. In which direction current flow? It decides due to of potential. Without potential, we cannot say current flow in which direction. So potential is work done per unit charge. So amount of work done to bringing a unit positive charge from infinity to a point in an electric field. Because potential developed due to electric field, so work done upon time, work done divided by charge. This is called potential. It is denoted by V equal to W divided by Q. Its SI unit is joule per coulomb. This is called volt. Now, for numerical purpose, potential, the formula of potential is V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q divided by R. This is the formula for numerical purpose. Its SI unit is also volt. We will use this formula when we solve numerical in this chapter. So this is the actual formula of potential. This is also the formula of potential. This is the all three formulae are right for potential. Now we will calculate potential due to point charge, or we will calculate potential due to electric dipole. Now we are going to start derivation of electric potential due to electric dipole. This is one of the most important derivation for 12th class. Potential, calculation of potential due to an electric dipole. What is electric dipole? We already studied in previous video, because we already calculate electric field due to electric dipole in first chapter. So electric dipole we already studied in first chapter. Now we have calculate potential due to an electric dipole. So there are two category, two position. First is axial position and second is coaxial position. So we are going to calculate electric potential due to axial position. So consider an electric dipole. Consider an electric dipole of consisting of two charges minus q and plus q at A and B. This is point A, this is point B, this is minus q charge, this is our plus q charge. This is the center of electric dipole O. The distance, this distance is called small a, this distance is also called small a. The total distance is 2a. Now we have to calculate electric potential at point P, which is distance of R. We have to calculate electric potential at point P. This is the point P. This is the point P, which is distance of R from O. The total distance of point P is R from point O. Now we have to calculate potential due to point B. Potential due to point B. The formula of potential V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by distance. Distance is BP. So BP whole square. We can write V1 because we are calculating both two potential due to A point and B point. So we are calculating potential due to B point. We are writing V1. So V1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Charge is plus Q is divided by distance is BP. Total distance is R. We have to subtract this distance from R. So this distance becomes R minus L. This distance is R minus L. So distance is R minus L whole square, because there is in this formula square is not. So this is equation first. Now we have to calculate potential due to point A. Potential due to point A. Formula is V2 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q, because charge is minus Q and distance is AP. So AP whole square is known. V2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q and distance is A to P. This is A to O is L. A to O is L and O to P is R. O to P is R. So total distance L plus R. So total distance is L plus R. We can write R plus L. This is equation 2. So total potential, when we calculate total potential due to both point, V is equal to V1 minus V1 plus V2. Total potential, when we calculate total potential, we have to add both potential V1 and V2. So V is equal to V1 and V1 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q is divided by R minus L. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by R minus L plus V2. V2 is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q is divided by R plus L. We can take common. V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q is similar in both. So we can take common 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q. Now here is 1 upon R minus L. This plus minus 1 upon R plus L. Now V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q. We can cross multiply. R plus S multiply by 1. So this is R plus L minus R minus L multiply by 1. This is R minus L and denominator also multiply by R minus L multiply by R plus L. So this is the equation. V equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is into Q. This r plus l as it is. Due to this minus sign of this bracket will be changed, minus r, this minus plus r l divided by, here a formula is used, a minus b a plus b. The formula is a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. This is the formula. We can use at the place of this value a minus b a plus b. So a square, that means r square minus l square. So this is the formula. A minus b a plus b is a square minus b square. We can write l square r square minus l square, r square plus l square. So r का square and l का square. This r minus r can be cancelled with plus r. Now v is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into q. L plus l, 2l is divided by r square minus l square. So v is equal to this 2ql. This is 2ql divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, because q multiplied by 2l, so 2ql divided by r square minus l square. And we know that 2ql is electric dipole moment. We already know 2ql is electric dipole moment. It is denoted by p. 2ql is p. It is electric dipole moment. Electric dipole moment. So we can write 2ql. We can write p at the place of 2ql, p divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square minus l square. Now this v is equal to p divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, 4 pi epsilon naught r square minus l square, r square minus l square. We know that electric dipole moment is very small. It is point size. So this r is very greater than l. So we can neglect l. L may be 0. So v is equal to p is divided by 4 pi epsilon naught this r square. So we can write 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught p is divided by r square. This is the formula of electric potential. This is the formula of electric potential due to electric dipole at coaxial position. Axial position. This is the formula of electric potential due to electric dipole at axial position. Now we will start for coaxial position. Electric potential for coaxial position. Now we have to calculate electric potential due to an electric dipole at coaxial position. Electric potential due to an electric dipole at coaxial position. At coaxial position. So consider an electric dipole. Consider an electric dipole AB consisting two charge two charges minus q and plus q which are separated 12 distance from each other. Consider an electric dipole. This is our electric dipole AB. This is A, this is B. Consider an electric dipole AB consisting of two charges minus q and plus q. This is minus q charge, this is plus q charge, which are separated 2L. The total distance between 2L. So this is point A. This distance is L. This distance is also L. Now we have to calculate electric potential at point P for coaxial position. We have to calculate potential at point P. We have to calculate potential at point P at coaxial position. Now we have to again draw a diagram. This is A point, this is B point, this is point O, this is minus q charge, this is plus q charge. This distance is L because total distance is 2L. This is also L. This is the point P and we have to calculate this point situated at distance R. We have to calculate potential at point P at coaxial position which are at a distance R from O. The distance P to O is R. So we can calculate by Pythagoras theorem this distance AP. AP is under root L square plus R square. L square plus R square. We can calculate by Pythagoras theorem because this is right angle triangle and Pythagoras theorem apply only in right angle triangle. This is also we can calculate by Pythagoras theorem L square plus R square. L square plus R square. So distance of BP is under root L square plus R square and distance of AP is under root L square plus R square. This is the distance L square plus R square. Now we have to calculate potential due to point A and due to point B. Potential due to point B. We can write V1 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. This is plus Q and distance is BP. So V1 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q and distance BP is under root L square plus R square. Under root L square plus R square. This is equation 1. Now potential due to point A. Potential due to point A. We can write V2 due to point A. So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Formula of potential is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. This is minus Q, point A minus Q upon distance AP divided by AP. So V2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q. The total distance A to P is under root L square plus R square. This is equation 2. Now we have to calculate total potential V is equal to V1 plus V2. V is equal to V1 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon L square plus R square and V2 is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q under root L square plus R square. So V is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon as it is, q divided by under root l square plus r square. This plus and this minus becomes minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q divided by under root l square plus r square. So both term are same, so cancel out each other. So v is equal to 0. So the conclusion is potential at coaxial position, potential due to an electric dipole for coaxial position is 0. This question also asked in exam, MP Board, CBSE, NEET, IIT. This is very important. Potential is 0. Potential is 0 for coaxial position in electric dipole. So remember the point. Potential is 0 for due to electric dipole at coaxial position. Remember the point. Potential is 0 due to an electric dipole for coaxial position. So this is the derivation of electric potential due to electric dipole for coaxial position. Now our next topic is factor affecting potential. It is also very important, factor affecting potential. So we are going to start factor affecting potential. Our next topic is factor affecting potential. What are the factors that affect the potential? So there are only 4 factors which affect the potential. First is quantity of charge, second is area of conductor, third is presence of any other conductor near the charge conductor, and fourth is medium around the conductor. So there are the potential of a conductor depends upon the following factor. The potential of the conductor depends on the following factor. First is quantity of charge. The potential of the conductor is directly proportional to the quantity of charge. If the quantity of charge is more on the conductor, then potential is also more. So potential is directly proportional to the quantity of charge. Is directly proportional to the quantity of charge. If potential is more, then charge is also more. Area of conductor. When we increase the area of conductor, then potential decrease. It means potential of conductor is inversely proportional. Potential of conductor is inversely proportional to the area of conductor. If we increase area, potential decrease. If we increase area, potential decrease. Third, presence of any other conductor near the charge conductor. So when we placed uncharged conductor near the charge conductor, so potential of charge conductor will decrease. When an uncharged conductor is placed near the charge conductor, then potential of the conductor decrease. Potential of the charge conductor is decreased. And the last point, medium around the conductor. Due to presence of medium, potential also decrease. So potential of conductor is in the presence of medium is decreased. This is the formula of potential 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught K, where K is the dielectric constant of medium. Where K is the dielectric constant of medium. So due to medium, potential is also decreased. So only in one case, quantity of charge, potential increase, and in all remaining 3 conditions, potential will decrease. Only potential increase due to charge. If charge increase, then potential also increase. And in remaining three conditions potential will be decreased. So this is the factor, these are the factors which affect the potential. Factor affecting potential, the potential of a conductor depends upon the following factor. First, quantity of charge, second, area of conductor, third, presence of other conductor near the charge conductor, fourth, medium around the conductor. Now our next topic is equipotential surface. Equipotential surface. Equipotential surface. So, what is equipotential surface? An equipotential surface is dead surface. An equipotential surface is dead surface on which of every point electric potential remains same. On which of every point electric potential remains same. Consider this is a surface, or we can also consider this is a conductor. This is a conductor. So on it every point, this is the point, on every point of the surface, on every point electric potential remains same. On every point electric potential remains same. So this is called an equipotential surface. Equi means equal potential surface. So on every point potential remains same. Potential does not change. Property of equipotential surface. First property, the potential at every point on the surface remains same. It means does not same. It is the definition of equipotential surface. And first property of equipotential surface, the potential at every point on the surface does not change. It remains same. This is first property. Second, no work is done. No work is done because potential same. So work done is zero because work potential is changed in work done. So no work is done, then potential remains same. So no work is done in moving a charge on surface. When we move charge from this point A to this point B, no work is done because potential is same. Third, the electric lines of force are always at right angle to the equipotential surface. When this is the electric lines of force is always right angle, this is always right angle. This is always at right angle. This is the electric lines of force. We already know electric lines of force is an imaginary lines. It starts from positive charge and end into negative charge. So the electric lines of force is always at right angle to equipotential surface. It is always at right angle. This is angle 90 degree. This is called right angle. All the angle are right angle. All the angle are 90 degree. So this is called right angle. The electric lines of force are always at right angle to equipotential surface. And fourth point, two equipotential surface never intersect each other. This and this two equipotential surface never intersect each other. The surface of a conductor is always equipotential surface. If it is a conductor, so its surface, its outer layer, its surface is always equipotential surface. If this is conductor, then this surface is called equipotential surface. If we consider this conductor, so this surface is always equipotential surface. So surface of every conductor is always equipotential surface. So equipotential surface is a small topic. It is not important, but it may become in exam for objective point of view. So an equipotential surface is dead surface on which every point electric potential remains same. This is the property of equipotential surface. This property are important. This property is important. So here this chapter electric potential is completed. Now we will start electric capacitance chapter 3 unit 1 in next video. Thank you.